Good evening, Crusher fans, and welcome to the Crusher Sports Network. We are streaming live from the Bradley Center on the campus of the Bishop McCort Catholic High School. This evening's LHAC boys varsity basketball game features the visiting Greater Johnstown Trojans versus the home team, our Bishop McCort Crushers. Bringing you this evening's action is yours truly, Jeannie Feathers, along with Rich Price and, of course, our stream producer, Darren Buchko. Welcome, Rich.
Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie. Nice to be here. Looking forward to a great Laurel Highlands crosstown or cross street matchup.
Pretty much cross street. We're just now finishing up the JV game. We have the Crushers seem to be falling. There's only 6 seconds left. Trojans at 65. Crushers at 40 points. It was a very fast-moving and very intense game. We're expecting the same thing in the varsity level. So we're going to be running a little bit behind as far as game time at 7:30, just so everyone's aware. This game is finally over. There was a lot of stops throughout the game.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
There
I am.
Darren, sorry.
It was definitely a fast-paced game. They were, it was close. The beginning of the game, first half of the game, within 5-6 points. But here at the end, a little bit of pulled away a little bit at the end, but very, very fast-paced.
And honestly, they were within striking distance up until the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
At Johnstown, they were a quick team. They got a lot of steals, a lot of turnovers.
Well, and that's what Johnstown does. It's all about defense. Their defense sets up their offense, and it's pressure. And what they'll do is, and again, you'll see that in the varsity game too. They pressure you, and then they'll get on a mini run or two, and that's what happened in the fourth quarter. They broke the game open.
Yep, sure did. They sure did. Hey, we're going to take a couple quick breaks from the Crusher Sports Network while we're waiting for warm-ups to start for the varsity game. Okay, we are back on the Crusher Sports Network. Hey, I just wanted to let everybody that's listening and watching know the JV game ran late. The Crushers fell to the Greater Johnstown Trojans in the JV game. We're hoping for great things coming at the varsity game. So we're running a little behind on warm-ups and things like that. So we're playing a couple commercials. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on here, and then we should be good to go. So what are you thinking here, Rich?
Well, Jeannie, before we get started, I have to congratulate you and Coach Walker and all the coaches of the cheerleaders and the young ladies for their championship today. That's great. It's been a great day so far.
It has been a great day, yeah. Our varsity cheerleaders were competing in the PIAA State Competitive Spirit Championships held at the First Summit Arena at the War Memorial downtown Johnstown today. And we became victorious in the 2A large varsity division. We were champions on that in that division, and it was a great day. So we do have Coach John Walker is going to be coming up at halftime to talk to us a little bit about the season, where we were, where we're going, how things are going. But we're real excited about it.
That's awesome news. The girls work so hard, and the coaches also work equally as hard. And another state title under you guys, under the young ladies' belt. Wonderful news. Wonderful.
Yeah, you
great.
know what? And I'm going to give a shout out to the other teams in the area that competed it today. There were a number of District 6 teams in the action. Actually, Richland High School won the 2A small varsity division, so congratulations to them.
Absolutely.
And Johnstown competed, and so United compete. I mean, there were just a lot of teams, local teams. Forest Hills came in second in their division, so we're real proud of what we have in this area of the state as far as competitive spirit. Okay, now we are starting. Our boys are out there for our 15-minute warm-up, so let's take another break from the Crusher Sports Network. And we are back on the Crusher Sports Network. As I said, we are live at the Bradley Center on the campus of Bishop McCort Catholic High School. Tonight we have the Greater Johnstown Trojans visiting us from down the street, taking on the Bishop McCort Crushers in boys varsity basketball and LHAC game. So here we go. So what are your thoughts, Rich?
I'll tell you what, it's anytime you have a rivalry, you know, I always say the first 4 minutes of any game, football, basketball, you know, hockey, they're played with emotion. This has a little bit of an extra added because it is a rivalry. You know, you can almost throw a stone. Yeah, you can almost throw a stone and hit each other's buildings. And actually, ironically, they both come in with 8-2 marks. You know, a lot of it's going to do with the pace of the game. Both teams want to get up and down the court. And I think it's going to be fast-paced. Turnover is going to play a big battle. I know we're going to talk about the keys to the game a little bit later, but, you know, you have to weather the storm early, and you have to get your emotions in check and make sure that you handle the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
And I will say the game's not even scheduled to start for another 10 minutes, and it is already a completely packed house.
Yes.
Which is usual for these type of rivalry games. This tends to be a very emotional game. There's going to be a lot of emotion on both sides. So we're expecting to have a fun night here at Bishop McCort. Both teams, I think, as you said, 8-2 records, equally matched in my opinion. But I do believe the turnovers are going to be paramount in this game.
You're absolutely right, Jeannie. And I've been fortunate. I have actually coached on both sides of this. I coached at Our Mother of Sorrows in the McCort system, and I also was the head boys basketball coach at Johnstown for 3 years. And I've been in this gym when it's this packed and the fans are right on top of you and the emotions. And ironically, the last couple games that I did coach against the Crushers, at Johnstown, McCort won by 3, and at McCort, Johnstown won by 3. So it's a great rivalry. Records, you know, both teams are very, very talented, very well coached this year. But records don't matter in this rivalry.
No, and you know what? When you come to a rivalry game, that's true in any sport. You get two teams that are rival schools. It can go either way because the emotions are so high. So,
Absolutely.
you know, what we are hoping for is a clean, safe game, a well represented game from an official's point of view. Speaking of the officials,
there you go.
Nice segue for me. I always like to give a shout out to our listening public. If you have an affinity for a sport or a love of a sport, please be sure to consider being an official with PIAA. The PIAA is desperately in need of officials in every sporting event, whether it is basketball, baseball, football, wrestling, lacrosse, track and field, whatever. They are in desperate needs. So go to the PIAA website, look for the button that says, how do I become an official? Go in there and see how you can actually do this. You can make a little extra money, and you're going to make a big difference in our young athletes across the state.
You're right, Jeannie, and the game doesn't go on without them, that's for sure.
Well, we're seeing because of this lack of number of officials, you can see it in every sport.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's football games this past fall that had to be moved to a Thursday night because there were not enough officials around the league to do a Friday night game.
And as far as basketball goes, you have officials that actually will drive, or they'll do a junior high game, and then they'll drive 20 miles and do a varsity game.
Yeah.
Because there's just not enough. So yes, you know, please, if like Jeannie says, if you have some interest and everything like that, try it, make some extra money, and help the kids out, and you're part of the action.
Listen, it makes a big difference. It is not an easy job, and we would be telling a lie were we to tell you it's an easy job, because you make a call, somebody's not happy.
Well, they have to deal with people like me, Jeannie, and that's not always easy.
Games like tonight too, where you have that rivalry, you have a lot of contention and stuff going on. It's tough, man. You're the official, you're in charge. You got to make the call. And I think, Rich, you said it when we were out at Wimber a number of times. You know, half the people are going to be happy, half the people are going to be mad.
That's right.
You know, and who knows? But yeah, they do a great job. And you know, you see more and more, like you said, Jeannie, them having to move games to different days. Here we are on a Saturday night. You know, I don't know that was the case with this game, but you know, this is exactly that type of thing.
I'm not sure why this is a Saturday night game, and but quite honestly, it fit perfectly into my schedule, and that was
that's the only reason they did it, Jeannie.
And you know what? Maybe that was the entire purpose of this, was to make sure I could be here.
Well, all I know is I can't do this without you, so I'm just glad. That's all I know.
So we speaking of the stream, Wednesday night is senior night for our wrestling team. They will be taking on Forest Hills here at the Bishop McCort Bradley Center. We will be streaming live from the game, and I believe Mr. Steve Kotchin, our wrestling professional, is going to be on that stream. So
awesome. The expert.
He is an expert. He calls the scores, and I look and go, okay.
Now, believe me, you know, I can watch wrestling. I'll let Steve do all that because you know what? I'll say a takedown and it'll be a pin or something. You know,
as I've said to you, Rich, I'm color. I'm the color commentary. You guys do the play-by-play.
He knows all the special names.
He knows all the words and things like that. Okay, we're going to take another break while these guys are warming up. And we're back at the Bradley Center to a packed house here. This is always one of those games where we know seating is going to be at a premium, and it did not disappoint tonight. There are a ton of people here, and the student section is rocking on both sides.
Absolutely, and Darren, you know, you mentioned about it being Saturday night and everything like that. You know, right now this is the only game in town, and literally. And you know what, with a rivalry plus a Saturday night, what would you rather be doing? The Steelers don't play, not that I'm a big Steelers fan, but the Steelers don't play till Monday.
Hold on.
You need a snow day on Tuesday, right?
Did he say he's not a big Steelers fan?
He said that, yes.
That's all right. Who's your team?
Well,
don't be afraid.
Come on, say it.
I'm not going to hit any.
I know. When I was young, I always grew up, for whatever reason, liking Kansas City.
Okay.
You know, but now that I'm a coach, in my formidable years, I like coaches. So I look and see like the coaches, and I really like Sean McVay from the Rams. I really like Shanahan from the 49ers. So I kind of drift towards those only because of the coaches.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. Well, I'm gonna pretend like you still like the Steelers a lot. So we'll go there. We're real excited about tonight's game. I think it's going to be a very, very fast-paced, heavy-hitting game. I do. I mean, there's going to be a lot of turnovers. There's going to be fast-paced running. And the emotion from the crowd is going to be pretty strong. So we're really, really excited about all this.
Absolutely, Jeannie, and you're right. There's going to be a lot of emotion involved in tonight's game. Turnovers because both teams want to get up and down the court. Both teams play really, really hard, in-your-face defense, and it's going to be. I'll be honest with you. It's going to be fun to watch.
Absolutely.
It really is going to be fun to watch.
They are very evenly, like we always talk about size difference, speed difference. I honestly can say I think they were very evenly matched in terms of size. I don't think Johnstown really has a true big man. We don't have a true big man, and you know they make up for it the same way we do with the hustle, the speed, and you know the aggressiveness, and that's going to make for an interesting game.
This was sort of rivalry week. You know how they have that in football? This sort of was rivalry week for us. The girls played, the boys played Monday night. They played Richland, won. Right. Girls played Richland on Wednesday night, won. Boys played Westmont Thursday night. Unfortunately, lost on that game. Girls played Westmont last night, won. We're at Greater Johnstown tonight. I think the girls play Greater Johnstown next Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
It has to be. Yes. It's over there. I think it is Tuesday.
Yes.
At Greater Johnstown. So it is sort of like local rivalry week.
Exactly.
Which is
like in football, we call it the city championship, and that's what you're actually going through in basketball.
Basketball.
Right now.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But these games are always fun to watch. And
absolutely.
So we're now the officials are down there giving the do's and don'ts to all of the captains and the coaches. We're going to take another real quick break until we get back to the action here. Okay, we are back, and we are getting ready for the pregame activities. I do believe we are going to be able to hear, and I'm going to put my microphone out the window. They are going to honor our varsity cheerleaders
Awesome.
tonight for the state championship win. So.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bishop McCort's Bradley Center for tonight's boys varsity basketball game. Before we begin tonight's contest, we would like to take a moment to recognize an incredible achievement. Please get on your feet and stand up and clap your hands for your PIAA 2A large varsity state champions, the Bishop McCort Lady Crushers. This past weekend, in front of a packed crowd at First Summit Arena, our cheerleaders captured the PIAA 2A Large Varsity State Championship. They represented Bishop McCort with class, confidence, and pride on the biggest stage, and we could not be more proud of them. This team does more than compete. They show up every season to every sport and support our crushers. Their energy, spirit, and leadership lift our entire school community, and today they show the entire state what it means to be a crusher for life. Congratulations, girls. Thank you for representing Bishop McCort so well. We are crusher proud of you.
Aw, that brought a little tear to my eye, Reg.
As it should. As it should. Great job, lady.
She should have mentioned your name, Jeannie.
Well, you would think, but
hey.
I'm the humble one.
I get it. I get it.
I'm the humble one. Yeah, these are some nice girls, some great girls. They did a really great job this week. And we'll talk more about this at halftime with Dr. Walker, but we will be going to Florida.
That's
okay,
awesome.
Now we're going to do the
Our sportsmanship prayer.
Yeah, and the national anthem.
And the national anthem.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, the giver of the fullness of life, as we come together for this contest, we ask that you bless these athletes, coaches, officials, and all gathered here. Keep these young people safe from injury or harm. Instill in them a respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
All right, we are back.
Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's boys basketball game between the visiting Greater Johnstown Trojans.
And here we go with the starting lineup. Rich, I'm going to give that to you.
Okay. We're going to announce Johnstown first here.
With the starting roster for the visiting Trojans. Number 1, Aubrey Robinson.
Aubrey Robinson, 6'2" junior.
Number 5,
Raheem Braswell, 5'11" senior.
Number 13,
Amir Robinson is a 6'3" senior.
Number 22,
Tommy Ashcombe, 5'11" senior.
And number 24, Messiah Armstrong.
And number 24 rounds out the starting five, a 5'11" senior, Messiah Armstrong. Johnstown comes in with an 8-2 record.
Number 10,
Brady Page for the Crushers, 5'10" junior.
Number 14,
Caden Kowalczyk, a junior, stands at 6'2".
Number 4, Maddox Slaughter.
Maddox Lockhart, senior, 6'1". Number 11, senior, 6'1" guard, Nick Dressick. And Angelo Gallucci rounds it out, 6'2" senior. Darren, you're right on. Both Amir Robinson 6'3", but everybody else is between 5'10" and 6'2".
Hey, I need to apologize. Something must have gone wacky with our tech when we were off the air for a couple minutes.
Oh, that's okay.
I probably said something profound and everybody missed it.
Well, if you think of it,
I'll say it again.
lay it on us.
There you go. Both teams come in with identical 8-2 records. The Crushers, their only losses are to Forest Hill, 68-60, and Westmont, 56-49. The Trojans, again, 8-2. Lost to Fox Chapel, 45-43, and lost to Bishop Guilfoyle, 56-38.
Kowalczyk and Robinson.
Kowalczyk wins
And Brady Page controls the tap. Kowalczyk short jumper off the mark. Robinson with the rebound. Trojans want to get out fast. Ashcombe in the corner. Off the mark.
Nice
Aubrey
steal.
Robinson, Brady Page with the steal.
And
the
the
layup.
basket. That's what we like to see coming off the board.
Absolutely, absolutely. Both teams want to get out in transition. Rebounding is going to play a big part, especially offensive rebounding. Robinson from the corner off the mark. Brady Page with the rebound. The Trojans will pick up full court. Messiah Armstrong with the good defense and the steal. Braswell in the middle, off the mark. Maddox Lockhart with the rebound. Trojans look to double team, especially if you get towards the sideline. Dressick from deep.
Oh, rattled in and out.
It was halfway down. I think we're going to get a foul on Kowalczyk. Yep. Little push underneath with the rebound. Darren, that basketball was halfway down and came out again, just like we saw.
Man.
That's Bishop McCort's first foul. 6 minutes and 42 seconds left.
Braswell in the middle. Over to Robinson for three. Off the mark. Kowalczyk, good box out with the rebound. Brady Page bringing it up, guarded by Tommy Ashcombe. A little bit off the mark on that pass. Aubrey Robinson in transition. Misses, follow, and a foul. Braswell with a nice follow. I think they got Brady on that. Nope. No, it looks like Nick Dressick, number 11.
That's the second foul for Bishop McCort. Got to watch those fouls.
Yeah, you don't want them early, too.
Go over the foul rule, Rich.
If each quarter it zeroes out, but each team, there's no 1-and-1 anymore. Braswell completes the three-point play. But if when each team gets the 5 team fouls, it's an automatic 2-shot foul no matter what.
Johnstown in that man-to-man press.
Yep. And they try to trap. That's going to be a foul on Tommy Askham, number 22. Trojans first. But, the Trojans, what they want to do is they deny the pass, but they stay behind you. And if you get it in, they will try to double the first pass, especially if you're near the sideline. So the Trojans have to, there you go, get the ball to the middle of the court. Gallucci, and a nice drive by Angelo.
Go to the line.
That's going to be Braswell's
and that's what Ange does like no one else. You get him near the boards.
As I say, Jeannie, good things happen when you get to the paint.
Yep.
Gallucci for 2. He gets the first. Ties the score 3-3.
Oh, he needs to tuck in.
That's a heck of a time to tell him, huh?
Well, he was a little disheveled.
Right before he's going to shoot his second foul shot.
One of those things that are a rule, and then you kind of scratch your head a little bit. Off the mark, good box out. Nice box out by Messiah Armstrong there. Trojans doing a really nice job getting back on defense. Or excuse me, the Crushers doing a really nice job getting back on defense because the Trojans want to get out and run. Nice pass inside.
Oh.
Amir Robinson missed the layup.
And the ball goes to McCort.
Honestly, McCort so far is doing a really nice job underneath because you have to limit the Trojans to the 5-second call there. But you have to limit the Trojans to 1 shot. You can't let them get on the offensive glass and possibly draw a foul on a rebound or a putback.
Yeah.
Cy Armstrong on the drive against Maddox Locker. They call push on that shot. Armstrong made the bucket. That's going to be on Maddox Locker.
That's a 3rd foul for Bishop McCort. As I said, need to watch that.
Yeah, you're not even 3 minutes into the game, Jeannie, and we have 3 team fouls. Yeah. Armstrong completes the 3-point play. Nice job here. That's a way to break that press.
Nice. Good finish.
Page to Gallucci.
Usually when that happens, it's money.
Yep. Braswell up top being hounded by Page, which is a great job. McCort playing a little bit of a 2-3 defense. Asking from the corner for 3. Brady Page coming down. Trap, nice job by Gallucci.
They're going to call for
travel. Yep. He shuffled a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
He shuffled.
I thought he got away with it, and then.
Yep.
Hey, a little shout out to Jill and Mary Luna. They're watching from home. Hi, ladies.
Hello,
ladies. Glad to have you
Hey.
on this stream.
Okay, the Trojans coming down, up 9-5. 5 minutes with a running clock in the first quarter. Crushers in that 2-3 defense. Asking from the corner for another 3.
Oh.
Got it. I really like what the Crushers are doing offensively. When they see a trap coming, somebody is flashing into the paint. Yes. Where the Trojans are the weakest only because of numbers, and we're getting good opportunities there. We have to convert. Now, Caden Kowalczyk on the line. See if he can make these 2. Gets the first one. Quick shout out to legendary Bishop McCort coach Pat Holleran, listening in from Florida. The weather's probably a little bit nicer than up here. So Coach Holleran.
Definitely warmer.
Yeah, that's right. Coach Holleran wanted to give you a shout out. Hope you and your family are doing well. Ooh. Kowalczyk with the second, got it.
Nice. Kaleem Taylor and Jager Forrest into the game.
Jager Forrest, you know I like watching him play.
Oh, buddy, he brings some energy, doesn't he?
And
he
he
sure
will.
does.
He will. Kaleem brings a lot of athleticism, and Jager does the same thing with some energy.
When you have Jager and Brady Page right there out front,
absolutely,
things happen.
Messiah Armstrong with a three. The Trojans are on fire. Hit their last three shots. Good job by Gallucci. Nice catch. That was a very difficult catch. Angelo went up like he was that wide receiver. Armstrong again for three. Short on this one. Amari Dudley in the lineup for the Trojans, banked it off one of the Crushers' legs. It'll be Johnstown basketball. But Dressick got trapped out front. Gallucci flashed into the paint. Nick found him. Again, layup. Nice job, Brady Page. Good tie-up. Slid his feet over, reached with both hands, and tied him up. Trojans up 15-9.
I think they're going with that, Rich. You know, when they make a shot, they go back and they play the man-to-man.
Yeah, looks that way. Yep, that was a push. That was a push. Good job by Kaleem Taylor denying the ball. And the offensive player pushed off for Johnstown.
3-3.
Manny Hill checking into the game. 6'5" senior for Johnstown. He will replace number 1, Aubrey Robinson. Now the Trojans have 4 fouls. The Crushers have 3, Jeannie. Nice job. Look at that. Nice job.
Nice play.
Dressick to Gallucci. Gallucci ran the post pattern on that one. Trojans in that 2-3 defense. Amari Dudley up top. Get the ball inside.
It's a good pass.
Amir Robinson, he's a strong kid.
Yeah, he is.
They're going to get, we'll go to the line now. They're going to get Messiah Armstrong with a
now
with a hold.
Shooting, right?
Now, 2 shots to hold the next 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And honestly, that is very, very important because we have to convert on our foul shots. And this allows us to score without the Johnstown pressure.
Right.
So that's really, really big.
Get in there, Nick. There you go.
Converts on the first one.
Brady Page directing the traffic.
Hits them both. Trojans down by 4. Trojans up by 4. Now, hey, Darren, you hit it on the head there. Now that the Crushers are playing man. Great job by Jager Forrest on that, cutting off that. Oh, I think he got away with one. Oh.
Yeah, that was on Kaleem Taylor, I believe.
I think you're right. Yep, you're right, Jeannie. Good call. It looked like Amir Robinson took an extra step there, but it happens.
There's still 3 minutes left. We have 4 fouls, so we have to be as careful as we can be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're calling it a little tight at the beginning, and I'm not surprised by that. You got 2 teams that really get after it on defense. The referees want to take control early, maybe get the kids to back off with the use of their hands a little bit. So I'm not surprised by some early fouls in this game.
I have to tell you, I think that they need to call a tight game. This is an emotional game.
Absolutely.
Rivalry.
I think Nick got a little bit too far under the basket. I like the thought, a little bit too far under the basket. The Trojans get out in transition. 21-13 Johnstown.
Come on, guys.
Timeout, yep.
Steal by Messiah Armstrong in transition.
All right,
Coach
we're going to
foul
take
the timeout.
We're going to take a break from the Crusher Sports Network. All right, we're back. Rich, what are you thinking?
Honestly, you know, this is what Johnstown, this is their MO. All right, they want to pressure, pressure, pressure. They'll go on a little bit of a spurt, and this is what happened. You know, this was a 4-point game. It's swelled now to 10. We just have to just take care of the basketball. Take care of the basketball.
Yep.
Listen, athletically, Dressick, Page, Taylor, Gallucci, Jager, Forrest, they can compete athletically with these guys. Just take care of the basketball, get some good shots. I like Nick's drive at the last possession. Gallucci in the corner, off the mark a little bit. It's just he just was a little bit too far into the basket. Nice job, Brady
Nice.
Page. Dressick going to slow down, run the show a little bit. Short jumper, off the mark. Robinson with the rebound. Amir Robinson underneath. That's a tough matchup, it is. I mean, he's a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier than Gallucci. Gallucci athletically can play with him. There's that pressure a little bit again. Amari Dudley, good defense, Nick Dressick. Good job.
And a foul?
I think they're going to call it on Dressick, yep. You know, a charge or a block is a subjective call. I mean, you know, you see it one way, you see it another way.
Now we're both at 5.
Yep. Now, the Trojans will not shoot there because it was a player control foul. So anytime it's an offensive foul like that, the defense does not shoot the foul shot.
Caden Kowalczyk back in the game for Taylor.
Yeah, he's giving Kaleem a breather, yep. The Crushers are extending their defense a little bit. Got to get a stop here, one possession at a time. Play at our pace, not theirs. Number 3, Komet Armstrong in the game for Johnstown. Gallucci with, that's it. Gallucci on the drive. Tommy Askin tried to draw the charge. The correct call was a block, and Angelo will go to the line. Just a little bit off the mark. Aubrey Robinson back into the game for Tommy Askham. Converts a second, 25-14. Johnstown up. McCort back in the 2-3. They're changing up some defense. Aubrey Robinson off. Dressick in transition. That will be
goaltending.
That will be goaltending. Correct. Good call, Jeannie.
How about that
There
one?
you go, Jeannie.
I pulled that one out, didn't I, Rich? Huh?
Good call.
Maybe I should go to the PIAA website.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, that ball hit the backboard, and once the ball's on the backboard,
Come on, guys.
you can't smack it.
You got to get those rebounds.
Absolutely, Jeannie. Oh, I think they're going to get Dressick for a push in the back. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Maddox Locker going to check back in. I think that's 2 on Nick.
Yeah, I think it's 2 on him.
Komet Armstrong will be at the line. He converts the first one, puts the Trojans back up by 10. As we suspected, Maddox Lockard in for Nick Dressick. Gets the roll in the second. Trojans change up their press a little bit. Brady Page out front. Trojans actually are in a zone defense right now. Jager Forrest out to Lockert. 18 seconds to go in the running clock. Coach Fowle wants him to take the last shot of the quarter. He'll probably go with about 9 seconds. Here we go, 8.
Well, we got some work to do, Rich.
Yeah, we do. You know, it's an 11-point game, but it can be done.
All right, let's take another break from the Crusher Sports Network. And we are back, getting ready to start the second quarter of this LHAC matchup between the Bishop McCort Crushers and the Greater Johnstown Trojans. Right now, the Trojans are at 27, Crushers at 16. We have a little bit of baskets to catch up on.
Yeah, we just have to take care of the basketball. The Trojans, they pressure you. They had that mini run. It was a 4-point game. They hit 3 threes in a row, but it's the pressure defense. They'll press, and all of a sudden they'll go on a 6-0 run, a 5-0 run, an 8-2 run. We just have to take care of the basketball. Brady Page with the drive.
There we go.
There we go. Nice strong move, Brady Page. Raheem Braswell up top for the Trojans. The Crushers in that 2-3 defense. Jager Force really active out front. Braswell in the paint, kicks it back out.
Good rebound.
Aubrey Robinson short on that. Brady Page going to slow things down, start the offense. Here comes the trap. He was looking for Jager Force to flash into the middle, and Jager's a little bit late.
Oh, I got to say that was a nice 3.
Yeah, Messiah Armstrong, I think that's his second 3 of the game. There's the trap. Ashcombe up top, just lost control a little bit. Got it back. Braswell with the drive. Amir Robinson.
I don't think that was a pass.
It wasn't. It was.
Perfect.
Caden Kowalczyk reached around, knocked the ball away. It went right to Robinson. He took advantage of it, made the layup. 32-18 Trojans. That's going to be a foul on Aubrey Robinson. That'll be the Trojans' first of the quarter. Nick Dressick back into the game for the Crushers. Jager Force gets a breather. Brady Page. Just off his hands. We got to take a breath, take a breath a little bit, control our emotions, just get back to basics. And I love Coach File's game plan. When the trap comes flashing to the paint, we just haven't hit the passes. The plan is there. We just got to hit the passes. Ask him from the corner again.
You got to watch him. He's got a great.
He has a nice release. He really does. Aubrey Robinson with the drive. That's going to be goaltending too.
Now, does that count as a foul?
No. It's just a basket. The ball hit the basket. Angelo went up and trapped it there. And the sad thing about it, I don't think he would have made that layup. I mean, but in Ange's defense, I mean, hey, you got to go and play defense.
Then why do we get the ball?
It's 2 points.
Oh.
Yeah. It's 2 points. Yep. Coach File disagrees, I think, with the call. I couldn't see it. We're too far away right now, so I don't know if it hit the backboard first or not. But nice job there breaking the press. Good job by Brady Page. That'll be on Amir Robinson. Brady will go to the line for two.
He's a hard worker, that little Brady Page. Whew.
Yes, he is.
He's a nice young man.
Kaleem Taylor back in. Caden Kowalczyk will get a rest. Brady Page with his second foul shot. He'll convert it. 38-19. Crushers just got to take one possession at a time. Oh,
they get him.
They're going to get Brady with a reach. Yep. Masai Armstrong at the top. Nice rebound. Ange Gallucci. Nick Dressick going to run the offense. Good job there. Avoided the double team. Smart play by Nick Dressick. Good athletic, good, nice job, Kaleem Taylor. Oh, just couldn't convert. Kick out to Dressick for three. Oh.
Good rebound, come on.
There we go.
He works hard, Kaleem works hard. That was a good possession. I know we missed some easy shots, but we showed aggressiveness. We went after the basketball and we converted. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get a Trojan foul on a push-off, and I think it was Aubrey Robinson. Yep, that was away from the ball, push off. Nice job. Komet Armstrong in for Robinson. Maddox Lockhart, Brady Page. Oh.
What'd they get him for?
Yeah, he got him travel. Honestly, I like what Nick tried to do there. His feet went a little bit too quick, but I liked what he was trying to do. He had a little bit of a quick pump fake and then was going to take it to his left and possibly shoot a three or drive to the basket. Feet went too fast. Good hands there. Robinson for three, got it. Amir Robinson for three.
Ooh, kicked right off his foot.
Again, just moving a little bit too quick right now. I got to admit, I mean, the Trojans are shooting well.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, they've had, I think they have 5 or 6 threes. Coach File's going to take a timeout.
Let's take another break. Crusher Sports Network. And we are back on the Crusher Sports Network, live again from the Bradley Center at Bishop Moore Catholic High School for the LHAC matchup between the Greater Johnstown Trojans and your Bishop McCort Crushers. Right now, the Trojans are at 41 points, Crushers at 21 points. They got a 20-point lead. We need to make up some distance here.
Well, and what has to happen now, and I'm sure Coach File's going over this with the boys, you know, there's no 20-point play. So what you have to do is take one possession at a time, give yourself some goals, you know, possibly for halftime, cut the lead down to 12, and then it's manageable. You know, you don't want to get this to a 25 or a 30-point lead before halftime in these last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So take one possession at a time, play good offense. Nice job, Kaleem Taylor. Very good.
Pushed him right out of bounds.
That's a pretty even matchup. They're both big, strong, athletic kids. Again, now we got another hold on the Trojans. So the Trojans now have, that'll be their fourth team foul.
Yeah.
It looked like that was Komet Armstrong on that hold.
I wish I knew how many fouls everybody had. I'm going to work on that.
I like it because there's a lot of other information down there I want to see too. Here comes the trap. Nice job by Kaleem Taylor.
They're going to get him from offensive.
Yep. Raheem Braswell took the brunt of that.
Yeah. Looks like he's okay.
Maury Dudley's going to check in for Braswell. Yeah, I mean, Kaleem did a great job. He muscled his way out of that trap, drove to the basket. You know, you want him to go straight up to avoid that charge. He went into him a little bit. Hey, sometimes the defense wins. Crushers back in man defense. There's a big matchup in here. Robinson with a fadeaway, good defense.
Oh, right back to Komet.
On the offensive glass, you got to control it a little bit. Brady Page coming down in transition.
Oh.
Can't convert. Good hands, Maddox Lockhart.
That was a great defensive play there.
Yep, great hands. Jager Force going to come in, give Brady Page a break. 2 minutes, 30 seconds running clock. Dresick for three.
Oh.
Dang it.
He has a nice soft touch on his jump shot. The ball went straight up in the air, and it just rolled and hit the bar on top. Just a tough break.
Manny Hill back in for the Trojans.
Looks like Reese West is going to check in for McCort at the next ball stoppage. Good defense, Kaleem Taylor. Amir Robinson went in for the layup. Kaleem not only blocked the shot, but blocked it off of Amir Robinson. Maddox Locker takes a break. Reese West in the game. Trojans a little bit of a zone trap now instead of man. Galucci with the drive. And
What
they got him
happened
on the
down
floor.
there?
It's going to be on Manny Hill, but Ange wanted the basket too. He'll get 2 foul shots, but they said it was on the floor. So because the Trojans are over 5 fouls, he will get 2 shots.
There we go.
Ange has a nice smooth stroke from the foul line. Good hustle, Kaleem Taylor. Dresick from deep.
Too deep.
Jager Forrest with the rebound, the drive, and
Nice.
gets it. Nice job, Jager Forrest. 43-24 Trojans. Let's try to get another stop and a bucket here. Raheem Braswell, Jager Forrest just hounding them. 1 minute, 25 seconds on the running clock, second quarter. Good
Very
job,
nice job,
Reese
Reese.
West with the drive, and he'll get a foul. That's at least the second on Tommy Ashcombe. The Trojans are piling up some fouls, so that's, if, like I said, if we can get this lead in the last minute and 13 down to 14 or 15, second half will be interesting. Good stroke by Reese West, gets the first. 43-25 Trojans. So Tommy Ashcombe and Amari Dudley checks out, and Messiah Armstrong and Komet Armstrong, Messiah Armstrong and Komet Armstrong check back in. Reese West gets the second, 43-26. See if we can get another stop. Good hands, Reese West. Didn't get the steal. That's a nice move. Komet Armstrong had to throw it high off the glass because of Kaleem Taylor. He did and got the roll. Jager Forrest, a lot of contact there. Nice job, Nick Dresick. Forrest for three, a little bit short. 28 seconds in the running clock.
Interesting stat. Johnstown has had 12 team fouls this half.
We're going to get, I think, Manny Hill for a push underneath. I think. Referees are talking right now. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to call. I saw Nick Dresick fall. Yep, they got to push. They got to push.
So anyway, team fouls this half so far. There have been 12 team fouls on Johnstown, I guess 13 now, and 8 on McCort.
Well,
so they're really calling it a tight game.
They are, and honestly, and we don't have the official stats up here, Jeannie, as far as player fouls go, but when you have 13 fouls in a half, you know, your starters are going to have a little bit of foul trouble. Nick Dressick to the line for 2. Didn't get the roll on that one. Richie Hildebrand coming in for Ange Gallucci. And looks like Brady Page is going to come in for Nick Dressick. Nick Dressick has 2 fouls, so coach foul. Doesn't want him picking up that third in the last 16.4 seconds. Dressick converts on the second, 45-27. Let's get a stop. Number 33 in the game, Jameer Dykes, for the Trojans as well.
Heading into halftime, we have Dr. John Walker with us on halftime for the show today.
Braswell with the drive, got it. A newcomer in.
As we go to the half, we have your Bishop McCort Crushers 27, the Greater Johnstown Trojans 47. And we're going to go for a real quick break, and then we're going to be back with Dr. Walker with Bishop McCort cheerleading. All right, we are back. It is halftime here at the Bradley Center at Bishop McCort High School. We have Dr. John Walker, head coach of the varsity cheerleaders with us. Congratulations, John.
Thank you very much.
It was a good day in Crusherville, huh?
It sure was.
Yeah, the girls did an amazing job. We had a great performance yesterday, went straight through to finals today. Tell us a little bit about this team.
A little bit about this team. This team is a hungry team. They're a team that's working really, really hard to bring back the tradition of winning at Bishop McCort, and they've been everything that we're asking them to do, they're stepping up and doing it. So you can't do anything but praise these girls.
And, I think that it's important to know as a sport, varsity cheerleaders practice and are in training pretty much, even if it's not school training, they train year-round.
Correct.
If they're not with us starting in cheer season, they are at local gyms doing tumbling and doing all that. So there's a lot of preparation. And the thing about, and I think that it came to a lot of our people who came to see us this weekend, the difference between cheerleading and other sports is the way everything is scored. You can't catch up. So
Correct.
if you're down, you're down.
That's correct.
So one thing I do want to point out is we had a ton of people from the Crusher Kingdom in the First Summit Arena today.
Yeah, Crusher Kingdom sure showed up for us today, and that was wonderful. And you're exactly right, Jeannie. When we're watching a basketball game today, and if you make a foul play or do something that you didn't want to do, you have another minute and you can make up for it. And in cheerleading, it's like one of those performance sports where you get one shot at it, and you either come out and show up or you sit on the wayside during the award ceremony.
Sit on this side. But you know what? In 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes is going all out for 2.5 minutes is
Correct.
tough. And these girls have really shown that they have what it is. I can tell you, I don't see the girls as much as I used to, but I can see the confidence that has built in this team from the beginning of summer until right now. And it seems to be that they're peaking around this time, like they're getting
That's
ready
correct.
for it. So tell us where we go from here.
So it's a little strange because we are a week ahead of schedule for everything. Everything usually was backed up a week. And this year, States is a week early and Nationals is a week early also. So we have 2 more weeks till we have to go and load a plane and head to Florida for the national championships.
And the UCA National High School Cheerleading Championships will be actually a little different this year. They're actually dividing into Division I and Division II, which they've always done, except this year they're splitting the weeks. And we are a Division II team, which means we are a smaller team because
Right.
based on your high school population. And then the Division I will be the week after ours. So this is going to be an interesting year.
It is. I serve on that council for this event that they're holding, to represent the Northeast and the coaches and our opinions. And I know they're trying real hard to make it the same. I don't know that we'll succeed in it because I do believe we will be lacking that camaraderie that you have on local teams that might have bigger schools. They won't be down there, but you know what? We'll make the best of it, and we'll do what we have to do to bring back another win.
And the UCA, the National High School Cheerleading Championships, the Universal Cheerleading Association puts on each year. We've been going that for a number of years. Do you want to give the audience an update on where we are as far as district, state, and national titles? I'm going to put you
that's
right
a
on.
lot.
I'm putting you
Where's
right
that,
on the spot.
Where's that banner?
I know, right? I know, right?
I know we have 6 national championships, and I believe that this was our 7th state championship.
I believe that you're absolutely right, because it was 6 and 6.
Right, and I'm not exactly sure of this, but this may have either tied us or given us the lead of the most state championships of any school in our state. If not, we're definitely tied for that honor right now with Cumberland Valley.
And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the Bishop McCort cheerleading program has to be one of the top performing schools nationally at
Absolutely.
UCA Nationals as far as wins. I mean,
yeah, we're definitely the highest ranking high school team in Pennsylvania at the national level. We've won more than anyone else for sure.
And I know that one of the things that I know that we're both proud of is we've actually won in every different category.
Yes, we
except
have.
co-ed.
That's correct.
Other than that, we've won small, medium, large, and super large. So.
And I think we are the only team in the country to be able to make that claim.
Hard work. Hard work. It's always great. Yeah, we were. I do again want to thank everyone that came out to watch the Bishop McCort cheerleaders this weekend. We put on a great show, and we were glad to have everybody there. And it was nice to see a lot of our cheerleading alumnus came back to cheer on the girls. I know that Coach Diggerfowl brought the basketball team. There was girls basketball team members there.
The principal,
it was the principal,
the athletic director.
Everyone pulled together, as we do for a school. So where we go from here? We're going to get ready. We're going to go to nationals and hopefully bring home a national championship.
That's right.
All right.
We'll be competing in 2 different divisions, in the game day division and the traditional division. And we do look forward to hopefully bringing back some more hardware for sure.
And I do want to say, if anybody would like to see us prior to going to Florida, if you haven't had a chance to experience Bishop McCort cheerleading, we will be having a showcase on January 26th after the girls basketball game. So please come to the basketball game, go downstairs to the, as I call it, the cheerleading gym, and come see the girls and cheer them on for their trip to Florida.
Absolutely. That's why I have you as my assistant. You're throwing out dates that I have no idea what they are.
I read the calendar.
She keeps me in line.
I read the calendar. Well, thank you, John, so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to bringing home a national championship. Have a great night. We're going to take another break from the Crusher Sports Network. And we are back for the second half of this basketball game, boys basketball game. Rich, what do you think? And what do the Crushers have to do to get this up?
Well, and Jeannie, like we talked about before, there's no 20-point play. So what they have to do is cut it into 3 to 4 minute intervals, have goals, go one possession at a time offensively, one possession at a time defensively. I always say get a stop and a good shot, a stop and a good shot. And it doesn't matter if we're winning after the third quarter. What we want to do is have it manageable going into the fourth quarter. 20 points, yes, that seems like a lot, but the way the Crushers play in transition with their shooting, if they get hot, they can overcome a 20-point deficit in 16 minutes.
Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed from your lips to God's ears.
There you go.
All right, it looks like the team's getting ready to throw in the practice balls back in the bucket, and let's get this game going.
Coach Fowl with some final words for the boys.
I'd say it has something to do with taking care of the ball.
You may be right, Darren. You may be right. The other thing, too, is we got beat on the boards. You know, the Trojans want to get out in transition, so we have to get some bodies on the offensive glass. And then defensively, we can't give them 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
It looks like the same starting lineup for the Trojans. Number 1, Aubrey Robinson. Number 5, Raheem Braswell. Number 13, Amir Robinson. Number 22, Tommy Ashcombe. Number 24, Messiah Armstrong. And again, the starters for the Crushers. Maddox Lockhart, number 4. Brady Page, 10. Nick Dressick, number 11. Angelo Gallucci, number 12. And Caden Kowalczyk, number 14.
Let's go, boys.
Crushers in that 2-3 defense. Raheem Braswell up at the point. Messiah Armstrong for 3. He gets the shooter's roll. Trojans a little bit of 3-quarter court trap. Brady Page to Lockhart, had his feet set. A little bit off the mark. Raheem Braswell for the Trojans. Aubrey Robinson with off. Caden Kowalczyk tracks down the rebound. Brady Page in transition. Over to Dressick, to Lockhart for a deep 3. Off the mark. Caden Kowalczyk tried to tip the ball up to himself. Went out of bounds. Crushers extending the defense a little bit. Amir Robinson splits the defense.
Over to
misses
back.
the layup. Ange Gallucci with the rebound, and Amir Robinson hit him on the arm. Trojans first of this quarter. Brady Page clearing everybody out. He'll bring the ball up. Here comes the trap. Nice job. Maddox Lockhart, mid-range jumper, just a little bit off the mark. Ange Gallucci corrals the rebound. Over to Dressick for 3. Just a little bit off. Tommy Ashcombe corrals the rebound for Johnstown. Kick it out to Aubrey Robinson. Messiah Armstrong hustles for the rebound. Extra pass to Ashcombe in the corner. He's off the mark. Gallucci with a strong rebound. Good job, Nick Dressick, finding Lockhart. Got it for 3. Nice job by Nick Dressick there. The double was coming. He kind of gave himself a little bit more room. Cross-court pass to Maddox Lockhart for 3. Nice job. Messiah Armstrong, turnaround jumper. Transition, Dresick to Galucci for the bucket. Now we just got to get a stop.
Need a little turnover here.
Ask him for 3. He got it.
Boy, he's on. He is on tonight.
Timeout, Trojans.
Thirty-second timeout.
30-second timeout. Let's take a quick break from the Crusher Sports Network. And we are back. 5 minutes and 17 seconds left in this third quarter. 55 Trojans, 32 Crushers.
We're getting offensive looks. We're starting to convert a little bit. The only thing is we got to get some stops. But
Yeah.
I will say this, Trojans are shooting well.
Yeah, I mean, everything seems to be dropping.
Got a little turnover there. Caden Kowalczyk, Amir Robinson. Got him a little bit too close to the sideline. Ball went out of bounds, I think, off Caden's leg. Crushers in their 2-3. I think we're going to get a push off. Kaleem Taylor in for Caden Kowalczyk. That's the Trojans' second foul this quarter. Galucci in the middle, back to Dresick, up to Page. Nice pass, Kaleem Taylor. Brady Page, nice pass. Kaleem Taylor converts the layup. Aubrey Robinson converts the layup.
We just can't seem to get ahead. Every time we get a good basket, it just comes back and.
Well, it's that transition. I mean, the Trojans are used to getting out in transition. They put a lot of pressure on you, not only when we're on offense, but they also put a lot of pressure on you when you're on defense. Dresick in the corner to Galucci, and I think they're going to get a foul. Yep, going to get a foul. Messiah Armstrong. That's actually the Trojans' fourth of the quarter. One more, and we'll go to the line shooting 2. And honestly, Jeannie, that's what we need.
Yep.
You know, we have to score when the clock is stopped. Oh, missed him.
Nice.
Dresick from deep. Kaleem Taylor with the rebound. Lockhart from deep.
Oh.
They're going to get Kaleem over the back. We had 2 good looks there. I know they were deep threes, but the 2 guys, two of the Crushers that can shoot from that deep are Lockhart and Dresick. They had good looks. This didn't fall. Brady Page with a steal.
That's what we need. A lot of those.
Galucci in the corner, gets out of the double team. Good pass to Kaleem Taylor.
Yeah.
Referee said that Brady hit it out.
That's what I saw too.
Armstrong off the mark. Brady Page with the rebound. Lockhart for 3. Got it. 57-37, 3:36 on a running clock. Third quarter. Crushers in man. Offensive foul on Amir Robinson. Nice job, Maddox Lockhart. A little bit of helter-skelter right now. Once we get a steal, we got to take care of it. Crushers in their man defense now. Amir Robinson underneath, Dresick on him, fade away. Good job. Angelucci with the rebound. Dresick will handle the ball. Angelucci up top. Out to Dresick. Floater. Nice shot, Nick. 57-39. Up. Transition bucket by Kemet Armstrong. Braswell for three. Off the mark. Jameer Dykes in the game for Amir Robinson. And number 2, Amari Dudley in the game for Messiah Armstrong. For the Crushers, Jager Force is in for Nick Dresick. We get it over, Galucci to the hoop.
He gets fouled.
Oh, no, he stepped out of bounds.
Did he?
That's what they said.
Gosh darn it, I couldn't see it from here.
59-39, 1:55 to go. Crushers back in their man defense. Brady Page pressuring the ball. Okay.
Oh, that's...
Okay. All right. That's all I have to say about that.
That was something. Isn't that right, Darren?
Foul on Brady Page there.
That was something.
That was something my dad would have said, that's ticky-tacky.
I might have called it a little bit more colorful, Darren, but yeah.
I like ticky-tacky.
Braswell in the paint. Tipped up, no good. They call a walk. Walk on Amari Dudley on the rebound. Nick Dresick coming in for offense. Brady Page is going to get a blow.
Taking a break.
Yep.
These boys are running hard.
This game slowed down a little bit. I mean, I know we still have some transition going on and everything like that, but it got a little bit of helter-skelter, a couple turnovers, a couple missed assignments defensively. We got to get more smooth on offense. I'm sure Coach Fowl, he wants good looks. Here comes the double, good extra pass, or good cross-court pass by Nick Dresick. Forrest was off, and Maddox Lockhart just left the rebound, the putback a little short. Tommy asking for three. No good. Raheem Braswell. He'll run some clock. To the hoop.
That's a foul on Nick Dresick.
They called that. Actually, they called that on Jager Force.
Oh,
Jeannie.
did they?
I saw the referee flash 24.
Huh. My eyes were deceiving me then.
Nick was around.
I can't see too well under there.
Right. This is where we're in a tough spot with the visiting basket, I'll say. Braswell off the mark. Kaleem Taylor with a strong rebound, and he'll get fouled by Jameer Dykes. Kaleem will go to the foul line. 1 minute to go, 61-39, Trojans over the Crushers. Reese West getting ready to check in for McCort. Kaleem Taylor gets the first.
I got to give it to the Crushers. They're keeping within striking distance. They could have let this get away with them.
Yeah, Jeannie, you are exactly right. This game could have gotten out of hand, but I'll tell you what, hustle, perseverance, yep. Kaleem Taylor gets both. I'm telling you, you are 100% right, Jeannie, and that says a lot. That says a lot for the coaching staff, and that says a lot for the players, that they did not quit. And there's still a quarter to go.
There's still a lot of time left.
Messiah Armstrong with a strong move to the basket. 37 seconds on a running clock, fourth quarter. Kaleem Taylor for three. Got it.
Holy cow, Kaleem. Nice.
63-44. And a turnover. Okay, so let's get another shot, get another good look with 14 seconds to go. Caden Kowalczyk going to check in for Nick Dressick, and Maddox Lockhart going to come in for Kaleem Taylor. Maddox Lockhart will inbound it. Gets to Gallucci. 12 seconds on the running clock. Reese West with a deep three off the mark. Amir Robinson. The Trojans can't convert at the buzzer.
All right, let's take a break as we go into the fourth quarter here at the Bradley Center from the Crusher Sports Network. All right, and we are back.
Well, Jeannie, got 8 minutes to go, 63-44. We cut into the lead by 1 point. Coach Fowl would have liked about 7 or 8 more points in that lead, but the bottom line is we cut the lead. So again, one possession at a time. Break the game down into 2 to 3 minute intervals here. Nice pass, Nick Dressick.
Good finish.
There we go.
Caden Kowalczyk finishes. Great pass over the head, behind the back, whatever pass by Nick Dressick.
Let's get this ball back.
I think that's a turnover. Yes, it is. It'll go back to the Crushers. Okay. 63-46. Now you'd want a good possession here. Into Gallucci. Back to Dressick. He'll run the show. Dressick on the drive. Off balance shot. I think he wanted a foul, and I don't blame him. I saw some contact there, but
Was that what Darren would call ticky-tacky?
yeah.
No, I think it was a little more than ticky-tacky.
I think so too. Amir Robinson with a strong move to the hoop. Jager Forrest got him on the arm.
Page back in.
Page back in for Jager. Amir Robinson trying to convert the three-point play, the conventional three-point play. Got it. 66-46, 7:04 running clock. Brady Page on the left wing, guarded by Tommy Astrom. Good strong move.
And foul.
Good strong move, and they're going to get
foul.
Messiah Armstrong. Brady Page has a very quick first step.
I want to say good luck to Bo Bassett tonight, huh? Down there in Miami.
Yes, yes, sir.
I'm not sure who he's wrestling in the RAF, the RAF, Real American Freestyle. They got it on the TV up here in the skybox.
Yeah, we're waiting for the match. That's great. Brady Page converts the first one.
I think this might be it, actually, Rich.
All right, Brady Page up. A little off the mark.
Misses the second one. Trojans in transition. Throws it out of bounds.
Throws it away. Bo's wrestling Caden Henshaw tonight.
Ange Gallucci over to
All
Page.
right.
6:38 on a running clock. 66-47. Trojans over the Crushers. Ange Gallucci for three. Got it.
Nice.
There we
Good
go.
shot.
There
Let's
we
go. Get the ball back here. Got the lead down to 16.
Got it to 16. That's exactly right, Darren. Now they're going to get Brady Page, but I think he's going to get it on the floor, so Raheem Braswell will not be shooting.
Yeah, so the basket won't count. Correct?
That's correct.
Good.
That's correct.
Good.
No foul
All
shots.
right.
Trojans ball underneath. Nice job, Kaleem Taylor, getting out on that three. Amir Robinson for three.
Nope,
Short.
There we go.
Tommy Ashcombe. Kaleem Taylor, good defense.
Let's get it back. Come on.
Oh, lots of contact underneath, but the ball went off the Crushers. 5:55 to go, 66-50. Johnstown leads, fourth quarter.
All right, here we go.
Steal by Ange Gallucci.
Nice. Drives up.
Got the foul.
Draws the
Got
foul.
the foul.
All right, Ange, let's get both of these in.
Well, Darren, if we can convert these,
If somebody that, it would be huge.
it could get a little interesting.
You start creeping down to that 10-point lead.
Exactly.
That's where I'd like to.
And then all of a sudden, the basket starts to shrink a little bit at times.
Yes.
At times. Amari Dudley back in for Messiah Armstrong. Ange Gallucci with his first foul shot. A little bit off the mark on that one.
All right, Ange, come on.
Take
Let's
your
get
time,
this one
brother.
in. There
Second
we go.
one's in.
There we go.
66-51. All right. McCort
Chipping
coming,
away. We're
McCort
chipping
coming
away.
back into their man defense, and you're exactly right, Jeannie. Another stop.
That's off.
Komet Armstrong off. Amir Robinson with the rebound. The floater by Amari Dudley is off.
Take care of the ball.
Caden Kowalczyk with the rebound. Brady Page going to run the show offensively right now. Goes to the
Drives it
hoop.
in. Oh, and he gets fouled.
He actually got grabbed, and I'll tell you what, that might be a pretty good foul there. Brady had an uncontested layup. Now he'll earn it at the foul line.
That was quick.
Okay, we got Brady Page at the foul line.
Converts the first.
First
All right,
one
Brady.
through.
What do they call that, Darren? A technical fall or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, tech fall. Bassett beat him 14-4.
Kaleem Taylor corrals the rebound on the miss by Brady. Nick Dresick. Almost got the roll.
But he got a foul, right?
Yep.
Yes, he did. He will go to the foul line. This, again,
This is the fourth foul for the Trojans.
and we're scoring with no time running out.
I was just going to say, not much time came off that clock.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Congrats, Bo Bassett. Nick Dressick gets the first.
Chipping away, chipping away.
Nick is a really good foul shooter. Second shot is in.
Go, we got a rebound here.
Down to 12. We need a stop. Trojans being pretty deliberate on this offense. Raheem Braswell into the paint. Good job, Kaleem Taylor. Oh, that's a strong move. Give him credit. That's a strong move by Raheem Braswell.
He was playing. Kaleem was playing some tight defense on him.
He was.
Protect the ball here.
Galucci's inside. Pulls the ball back out again. Out to Dressick. Nick's shouting out instructions. Kaleem Taylor on the top of the key over to Dressick.
Crushers being very patient.
Yep, working for a good shot. We still have some time. Dressick with a deep three. That's off the mark. Tommy Askin from the corner. Got it. Honestly, that's this game. When the Trojans needed a shot to go in, they got it.
To Tom Ashman.
They got it. I think they're going to get Amir Robinson on a block there.
They have to be there has to be foul trouble here.
Yeah.
And with some of the individual Trojan players, they've got too many team fouls for their starters not to have some kind of foul trouble.
Well, and the thing is, too, Jeannie, is with 3:52 to go, Brady Page converts the first one. Maddox Locker going to come in for Caden Kowalczyk. But, you know, my adage is with 3, you play a little bit careful. With 4, you just go play. Because you got to play defense anyway.
Right.
So if you have 4 already, just go play. You got to be smart, but Jager Force getting ready to check in for the Crushers. Brady Page converts the second. And Kaleem Taylor will come out. Okay, well, let's get a stop. 3:48 to go, running clock, fourth quarter, 71-56 Trojans. Raheem Braswell in the paint, gets the roll. Manny Hill checking in for Amari Dudley. Braswell converts the three-point play. 74-56 Trojans. 3:35 running clock, fourth quarter. Trojans in 2-3 defense. They extend it. Nice pass, Ange Galucci. Maddox Locker, 3. A little bit off the mark. Tommy Ashcombe. Out to Komet Armstrong. Good defense, Nick Dressick. Brady Page, short jumper, off the mark. Galucci with a strong rebound, and he will get fouled. I think that's going to be on Manny Hill, and Ange will go shoot 2. They actually called that on Tommy Ashcombe.
Come on, Ange.
Komet Armstrong with the rebound. Ange tried to reach in with both hands and grab the basketball. Got him on the arm. 3:05 to go, running clock, fourth quarter. Trojans up 18. Braswell in the paint again. Fadeaway off the mark. Follow. No good by Armstrong.
Oh.
Amir Robinson for three. Got it.
He got away with a little bit of an offensive foul there.
A little bit. Ask him in transition. Layup. And that's it. Give him the bucket. That's it. That's an athletic, strong play by Angelo Gallucci. Caught the ball in traffic, laid it up, kind of a reverse layup, got the roll and the foul. Maddox Lockhart, Nick Dressick getting a break, Kaleem Taylor and Reese West checking in. .225 to go, fourth quarter. Ange Gallucci trying to convert the three-point play.
That's not going to count.
Nope, Jager
No.
Force went in a little bit too quick. A little bit too quick. Trojans being a little bit more methodical with their offense. Jager Force being very active defensively. Kaleem Taylor with a strong rebound.
Technical on who?
It was a bench technical. I don't think it was on Coach Ryan Durham. I don't know if it was another assistant coach or a player or something like that. Now that foul, technical foul was on Coach Ryan Durham.
2.
Coach Fowl is going to send out Richie Hildebrand to shoot the foul shot, shoot the technicals.
So it has to be somebody coming off the bench, correct?
Actually, no. It can be anybody in the scoreboard. He does not have to be in the game at that time. He doesn't have to be in the game at that time.
12.
Right. I'm going to say that Richie's probably a really good foul shooter because he will actually get 4. Now, Coach Fowl can have 2. One person shoot 2, one person shoot 2, but the way Richie's stroking it, I'd say go ahead and shoot the other 2 as well. So he will get 2 more, and it will be the Crushers basketball.
Not sure what that technical was on, but we sure appreciate it.
Well, like I said, the first one, Jeannie, I couldn't tell if it was an assistant coach that said so. Whatever he said, the referee didn't like it. And I know Coach Ryan Durham stood up, brought his kids over. Richie was 3 for 4 from the line.
That's good.
And he said something, but he was talking to his players, but the referee didn't take kindly to whatever he said and gave him the second one. So the first one would be a bench technical, and then, of course, Coach Durham has the second one. Crushers basketball, 79-61 Trojans, 1:56 running clock, fourth quarter. Looks like the Trojans are in a 2-3. Reese West up top, over to Jager Forrest. Gallucci in the middle, kick out to Reese West. Brady Page for 3. Got
Boom.
it. Oh, they said it too.
He was on the line.
His foot, yep. Good call, Jeannie.
I got the eye.
There you go.
Good eye.
Good eye, good eye.
Again, Trojans being methodical. 1:13 running clock, fourth quarter. Trojans running some time off. Braswell in the paint, fade away. Richie Hildebrand with a rebound, and they're going to get Manny Hill for a push in the back.
Rich, when's the shot clock coming into play here?
You know what, Darren? I think a lot of states around us, Maryland, I'm pretty sure West Virginia, I'm not sure about Ohio or New Jersey, but they already have it. You know, the way I coach, and again, you have to kind of tailor to what your coach to what your players can do, but I've been fortunate to coach some athletes, and it would not bother me. I actually like the idea of a running clock, but you have to realize, too, it's money.
Yeah.
Because then, I mean, you have to hire somebody to run the clock. Then
Yes.
you have to install the clock.
Right.
You know, so, and unlike football, where, you know, some of the fields, not many anymore, but some football fields or stadiums don't have a play clock. In basketball, every gym would have to have one.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah,
because in football, you know, the referee can still do that. In basketball, you know, that can't happen.
I know we played in a tournament, an elementary tournament down in Latrobe, and they had the shot clocks on each of the backboards.
Oh, did they?
And then they had I don't know if it's part of the shot clock, if it's like whatever you had to do, but there was like a red light inside the backboard that would
right.
go off.
And that's another thing. You know, something like that would have to be, and, you know, face it, some of the schools around, you know, in the state of Pennsylvania, you know, money's important.
Right.
You know. But like I said,
Like
I
Bishop
would.
McCort.
Exactly right, Jeannie. But honestly, I like the rule. I like the new foul rule with the five fouls, and they zero out each quarter. The shot clock would be, I like the idea. I do. But again, I've been fortunate to coach some athletes, and that we could play getting up and down.
Right.
So we have
Coach Fowl
Grady
doing
Fowl,
some substitutions.
right? Grady Fowl, number 15 in the game. Aiden Newcomer, number 1. Richie Hildebrand, Jackson Varga, number 30, and Nate Denhard, number 22 in the game for the Crushers. 54.8 seconds to go, 81-65. Trojans in the 2-3 defense. Richie Hildebrand at the foul line. Grady Fowl for 3 off the mark. It will go over to the Trojans. 35.8 seconds to go, 81-65. Trojans not in any hurry. It looks like the Trojans just going to run out the clock.
They're just going to run out the clock. And that'll do it for this matchup. Ending score, Greater Johnstown Trojans 81, Bishop McCort Crushers 65. It was a hard-fought game. I got to give them that. But that'll do it from here at the Bradley Center at Bishop McCort High School. Rich, thanks so much for coming on and joining me again tonight.
I love it, Jeannie. Thank you very much. You and Darren, thanks very much for having me.
Thanks
Darren,
for coming.
always a pleasure. We're really excited. We will be back. Please stop in. We'll be going live in that one.
That's it. Jeannie,
All right.
congratulations again. You and the
Thank you.
cheerleaders,
Thank you.
Dr. Walker and the cheerleaders.
Thank you so much. And everyone have a wonderful night. All you people stay safe and warm. Thank you.